Hey, this is my review of the Salient Helix bag. It retails for $210. You can get it at discnation.com or salient-disc.com. Just want to go through and do my own review. I watched the other two videos out there, the TR3 Unlimited and the Salient bag review. Both great reviews. There's just a few things they missed on the bag and some questions that I had after watching the videos that I wanted answered. So want to hit some of those points, and yeah, I'll just jump right into it. Starting off, it's a fantastic bag. I really enjoyed it. I've had it for about a week now. It's made out of 1000D Cordura nylon with YKK zippers. It does include a rainproof rain fly that goes over the top of the bag. I like that a lot. Go right to the back of the bag to start off with. It has these nice padded straps with the moisture wicking material on the back side. The bag itself goes on and off really smooth, really easy. I like that a lot. It's got D-rings, tons of loops. You can clip whatever you'd like on there. You can fit a ton of stuff on there. It does have the adjustable chest strap, which is a nice touch. If we go to the padding, it's got some good padding on here with the moisture wicking material. Good lumbar support as well as scapula support. It rides very comfortably, and I was amazed how breathable it actually is. I didn't get too sweaty carrying it around. It was a lot more breathable than I expected it to be. Going up to here as a nice touch, they used a heavy-duty thread and did a box stitch and a neck stitch to hold those straps in there. The bag does have a lifetime warranty, so if you do have any problems, you can send it back and get a new one. But I don't foresee having any problems with this. They just put a lot of quality into the bag, and it shows. Get right into the makings of the bag here. You got your top pocket here. I use this for my quick access putters and take those out. What we have here is a felt lined pocket that's pretty big with the little nylon pouch for a cell phone. It fits the rain fly perfectly. It's a pretty big pocket. I'm about 8 inches from the tip of my middle finger to the bottom of my wrist, so about 8-inch pocket, pretty wide across. Good strong Velcro there, so you can put whatever you'd like in there. If you don't want to use it for the quick access putters, you can use it for your personal sunglasses, whatever you'd like. Moving down to the Go Get It slot, innovative from Salient. I like this slot a lot. I've experimented with it quite a bit, seeing how it functions and different things I can do with it. Right now I have 5 mid-ranges in here, just my main mid-ranges. I did set it up at one point where I just had like my main disc, so I had 2 mid-ranges in the slot and then 4 drivers up top. One thing I've done that I wanted to see if you could do is you can fold the flap up underneath the Go Get It slot. I like that a lot. Just keeps it all open so you can get to your disc. There's nothing in the way. The Go Get It slot just velcros into the pouch there. Go ahead and take that out. It's got the Velcro straps. If you want to take it out, it definitely has more room inside the Go Get It slot. Tons of space. I was able to fit 8 discs in here like this, 8 mid-ranges and putters. I kind of staggered them. Is how I got them all to fit. Go ahead and show you that. So got it like that, and then it still zips up pretty good. I'm doing this with one hand, but you can see it still zipper up like that. Probably not the most recommended way to use this pocket. You know, that's stuffing it full, but if you wanted to put, say, all your mid-ranges in there, or if you wanted to fit more discs, obviously if I did drivers, I could fit a lot more. That's pretty cool. That's one thing that's great about the bag that I've really enjoyed is the versatility of it. You can set the bag up so many different ways, so many different options, that just makes for a very versatile bag and very personable in how you set it up for yourself. moving here, it does have the flap inside the main door. That's a feature that I like a lot. The reason I chose this bag is I looked at tons of different bags. I did my research of as far as which backpack style disc bag to get. I wanted one with a larger capacity, but I also wanted one that had a lot of cool features. A lot of the features in this bag you will see in other bags, but not together. Example being like the Latitude 64 luxury bag has some great features, but it only has the one water bottle holder. So stuff like that. Initially this was a pretty tight fit, but this loosens up quite a bit, and that's true for the whole bag. It comes pretty tight. You know, it needs to break in a bit. You can squeeze 2 putters in there. I wouldn't recommend it. It is really tight, but you can do it just fine and still be able to pull them out. I was able to fit a Michelin up in here, also an Excalibur, so you can fit some larger discs. I don't have a Condor to try that out, but you know, it's a fairly large pocket. Obviously you can fit any putter you want in there. Going down here, there's this nice mesh pocket in the front. I got a knee brace in there right now. I use it for, you know, stuff that I can have quick access to on the course. So I like that a lot. You can also put, slipping with the one hand. You can put putters in here or discs down here if you'd like. You can fit a couple of discs in here. And one question I had that the other videos didn't answer is if you have a putter there or whatever, you can still get to your discs, pull them in and out real easy. So that's a nice touch there. I do want to go back up to the Go Get It slot and show you one more thing. The Go Get It slot just velcros to the back here. So if I take that off, it just falls down there. You can still put discs in it like that. They just fall down to the back. But the big appeal to doing that is then you can fit whole discs up in the top and zip it up. So again, just more versatility, more options for how you use the bag. Just start taking discs out. It's a little tight on the sides initially. Now I do have this guy stuffed pretty full. Now once I get these 2 discs out, everything else comes out really smooth. So that's one thing I like, is it is easy to get the discs in and out. Space-wise, it's a little bit more space than the main compartment of a disc carrier. I went from a disc carrier to this. I basically took all the discs I had in my main compartment of my disc carrier and threw them in here, and I still had about a 1/2 inch to 1 inch of space. It was a lot looser than it normally is in my disc carrier. I do have this divider in here, and this is one complaint about the bag, is that it does not come with a divider. This divider here is from a Innova disc carrier bag. You can purchase these separately from Innova, I believe. You know, just a little insert from the disc carrier fits in the bag perfectly, so I like that a lot. And then I have a rolled up shirt in here underneath. I'll explain that a little later. One thing I did not initially like about the bag, let me get the Go Get It slot out of the way. Also, the front flap velcros to the back. But if you look down in here, the rivets that hold the bottom in place are just sticking out. And I didn't really like that. I felt like they should have put something over it, could have covered it up. You know, I told Salient they got a great opportunity to put in a divider to cover those up, and then that would make a lot of people happy. So don't really like that, but it is what it is. You know, me putting the divider in there totally covers them up, and it's not a big deal at all. While I'm on the subject, we'll go to the bottom of the bag. It's got the 3-rail support system. No one's got that much support. Keeps the bag up off the ground and keeps it really stable. I was setting it on slopes and stuff when I was out, and it doesn't tip over at all. I had it in the back seat of my car standing up, and it didn't tip or anything, you know, braking or turning sharp or anything. It stayed up. So good sturdy bag. I like that a lot. One thing that wasn't mentioned in either video that I really like is inside the bag here, there's another little pouch. It's about a 8 to 10 inch pouch with a little flap. This is where I keep my minis. So a really cool touch that wasn't really mentioned in either of the other two videos, so I like that a lot. A little hidey pouch on the inside. Pretty cool feature. Going to the side of the bag, it does have two insulated water bottle holders. I got two 32-ounce Gatorade bottles in there. I was really impressed with the insulation. I was out for quite a while the other day, and by the time I got to my second bottle it was still cold, still had tons of ice in it, so that little bit of insulation does make a big difference. I like that a lot. You got your loops and stuff right here on the side, and your clip for a chair, stool, umbrella, whatever else you use. I put my towel down in this side pocket. So if I want to get to it quick, I just pull it out. If I want to take it off, just undo the clip and take it off. One thing that I did not initially like about the bag is this side pocket. It's a good pocket. It's really deep, has a lot of room, but the opening for it is pretty small. Like I can't get my hand in there. So it'd be good for minis. You know, I like it with my towels in there, but one thing I was thinking, like say I put a lighter in there, it'd be really hard to dig the lighter out. I could do it, but just wish that opening was a little bit bigger. Not a big deal. Same thing on the other side. I have just another towel, a microfiber towel on this side. A little harder to get out with one hand here. There we go. If we go into the side pockets here, again, YKK zippers, really like that. It's a nice feature. You got this top pocket up here, perfect for a birdie bag, rosin bag, wallets, you know, tons of stuff you could put up in there. It's a good sized pouch, so I like that a lot. If we go into here, you got your tons of slots for, you know, an e-cig, pencils, pens, marker, Sharpie. Like that a lot. And then this clip here for your keys, so you're definitely not going to lose your keys while you're out there. I like that a lot. And then the pocket on the other side set up a little different. Now in the TR3 Unlimited review, he said he wasn't able to get a hoodie in the pocket. I was able to get a hoodie in there. This is a double XL hoodie. You do have to roll it up, you know, put some thought as how you're getting it in there, but I was able to get that in there just fine, like you just saw. Has a nice pouch here for your cell phone or whatever else you want to keep in there. I have an iPhone 5 with a thick case. It fits in there perfect, so I like that a lot. And then these little slots on the side for business cards, whatever. I use them for my little LED lights. I like to play night golf quite a bit, so I got my LED lights there. I wrap them in tape so I can move them from disc to disc. And then the same pouch on this side, I just keep a roll of tape in there so I can tape them to my discs as I'm going. So like that a lot. So all in all, I'm very happy with the bag. It carries very well. If I compare it to my disc carrier, you know, I'd usually put 25 to 27 discs in the disc carrier. You know, it makes it pretty heavy. This bag with 35 discs, obviously it does weigh more, but the way it carries in comparison, it actually feels a lot lighter than the disc carrier with the back straps. So yeah, it just is really comfortable. The straps come on and off real easily. The padding's nice, really condense, and really easy to adjust. I'm 6 feet tall, 200 pounds, and it fits me perfectly. I was expecting the bag to be bigger than it was from the things that I'd seen and read and reviews I watched. I was actually expecting it to be a lot bigger. It is a big bag, but you know, I was kind of surprised when I put it on. It's not as huge as I was kind of led to believe it is.
And then I want to get back in here, like I was talking about with the lack of device.